What's up, everybody? So I joined a contest. Now, this is something that I don't really do anymore. It's not like when I first joined YouTube, entering all these contests and giveaways. Now, as I've been on YouTube for 6-7 years, going on 7 years, it's really crazy. I do less and less and less of it pretty much every year for some reason. However, I did join one recently and I won. Wow. This probably like the second or third time I've ever won a contest or a giveaway, which is really crazy, guys. But that's beyond the point. Now, who hosted this contest? Our friend Danny, okay? At 12 Again Sports and Outdoors, okay? His name's Danny. He was showcasing a 1960s Topps cards that he set building. By the way, if you're unfamiliar with his channel, you may want to go check out what he's doing over there, because this guy bought a binder, a vintage binder, in which he is putting his 1960 Topps cards in there. Yeah, let me show you guys the clip real quick.
All right, guys, coming back, got my GoPro out. It is, might even be a couple of weeks since I started working on this project. Recognize that I did finish what I was starting out to do, but I never went back and filmed it. So I wanted to showcase this this card collecting kit, hobby album that I got. I wound up putting all these cards in there. I used like the little discs to mount it. Now the cards that are on this side, I had to turn the penny sleeves the opposite direction, so that if the cards slide out, they slide towards the center. Now there are several cards that I still don't have in this set. Rookies gap there, and then it kind of picks back up and things kind of fill back in pretty well. Vada Pinson here, Billy Martin. So we got some minor stars throughout this early part of the collection. But I can't describe how much I appreciate the fact that I've got these 1960 cards in an album that a kid, built. Again, there's a kid's handwriting. I started at card 1 and I got to, I guess, 214, something like that. So it's not quite going to match up what the kid had, but I think it's just fabulous. So anyhow, if
you may want to go check out what he's doing over there, guys. It's quite exciting, quite interesting. It's a really fun channel, guys. Okay, so going back, he was doing a giveaway. Okay, that's where this comes in. Okay, now I do have some 1960 Topps cards. It just so happens that the giveaway that he was doing were some 1960 Topps cards. Yeah, crazy. Which is funny because I had just told him that I bought a small little stack of 1960 Topps cards, and the giveaway was some 1960 Topps cards. Again, it's really crazy, guys. Like, what's the odds of me winning that? Really? What's the odds of that? Anyways, let's open up this little bad boy, and then I'm going to share with you guys some of the 1960 Topps cards that I picked up. And we are also going to open up the 1960 Topps binder as well, because that's looking pretty sweet. Not 50% sweet, but it's looking pretty sweet, if you know what I mean. So, come follow me. Alright, guys, so I really don't know where to start. Should I start with this little shirt stack right here that I got? Or should I start off with the package that I won from Danny? Interesting. How about we start off with some numbers? Let me show you guys some numbers. Now, this is my 1960 Topps numbers right here. It's not as quite as impressive as the 1961s, but it's slowly getting there, just one card at a time, okay? Just one card at a time. We're slowly building it. Well, I got some labels ready because it says right here, 12 Again Sports and Outdoors. Again, I want to say thank you to Danny. I'll be putting these on here for this contest winnings. So I say we start off with the package. Let's do that. Sure. Let's do that. Okay, so we have a little note here. Let's see what we got here. Congrats on being the survivor of my Last Man Standing giveaway, which is quite impressive, guys, because there is like maybe 20 people that entered, and each name that was drawn, they were off the list. And yeah, I was the last man standing. That's what that means right there. Quite impressive, guys. Again, I don't really win any contests, This is the third or fourth, maybe. I have no idea, but it's not that many. Let's just say that. Here is a nice little fat stack of some 1960 Topps baseball cards. I promise there are a couple doubles in this stack, but I hope all these cards find a nice home in your collection. I threw in a relic card of Miguel Vargas back when he was with the Dodgers. I know you don't really do New York cards, so maybe you can find a kid who will like this card. Up to you what you do with it. Thanks for supporting my channel and for jumping into this giveaway. It is awesome that another set builder wound up with these cards. I look forward to seeing how many make it into your set building, your set binder. Cheers and keep on grinding on those cards. All best, Danny. 12 Against Sports and Outdoors. Well, Danny, as I just shared, I got some labels. These are gonna have some labels on some penny sleeves, and then we're gonna throw them in the binders. Now, he did mention a Miguel Vargas. Man, talking about a poor kid. Have you guys seen that photo, Miguel Vargas as a Chicago White Sox? The last place team who's gonna lose 120 games? That's nuts, guys. He looks miserable over there in Chicago. Pretty funny. But we'll set that in the Dodger binder. Okay, so let's open up the 1960s Topps fat stacks that he's talking about. Now, he did mention doubles. Well, I have a solution for those. I'm also building a team set, so any doubles that we get are gonna go into there. Pretty sweet, right, guys? The never-ending collecting of vintage cards, guys, you know? It's really crazy. You can do so much stuff with the vintage cards or just cards in general, so many themes and never-ending. Okay, you got Bob Perky. Oh, there's a double right there. Clem Labine. I know I don't have that one, or at least I don't think I do. Don Zimmer, Walt Drapo. You got Roseboro, Herzog, Aspromonte. I don't even know how to say his last name. I'm not gonna butcher it. Gramas, Gras right there. You got a double right there for the Tigers. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging the doubles. They're definitely gonna be going into my team binders, whichever teams it is. So we'll kind of find out which one of these that I need in my sets. Bob Turley, the Curtis Flood, pretty sweet. All right, Don Williams. I thought I said Dick Williams for some reason. Crazy. Okay, so that's pretty sweet. Thank you again, Danny. This is my short stack right here. Hopefully we don't have any of the same cards that he sent me. Tom Brewer, Gene Freeze, Irv Noren. Now, what I paid for these? I think I got these at about 75 cents a pop, something like that. I think it was 75. I can't remember. Again, it wasn't so many of them. Oh, I think he had that one in here. Let me see. Let's kind of backtrack a little bit. I think I saw it in here. Okay, where are you? Oh, no, it was Joe Gordon, Jimmy Dykes. Okay, I guess not. All right, cool. Whatever. Sweet. Okay, Narleski, if I said that correctly. I don't know, guys. You know, reading some of these names, they kind of make you sound illiterate, and I know for a fact that I'm not, but you know, sometimes I don't want to butcher these names because it makes it sound like, you know, I don't know how to read. I'm sure we all have that same problem, right? You know, collecting baseball cards and reading last names. Okay, so let's see if these are put in order. It looks like they are kind of are. All right. Let's see how many of these that we need in our numbers. Okay, be right back. All right, guys. So check this out. Looking at my numbers and then looking at this little stack that I got from Danny, 12 Against Sports and Outdoors. These are the cards that are going to be going into my 1960 Topps binders, okay? I needed all these numbers. I believe there's 18 of them. It's pretty sweet, including the ones that I bought. So we'll be adding, let's say about 30 cards, okay, to the binders. Pretty sweet. Okay, these are the ones that I had already. However, as you can see in my 1960s Topps, I don't have a whole lot of cards in my binders, right? Which means I don't have a whole lot of these cards in my team binder. So all these are the doubles that are going to be going into my team binder. Oh yeah. And I really want to share that with you guys one day. Show you guys the progress of each team that I'm doing in my binders from pretty much the doubles that I'm getting. They're going in there. So I'm essentially building this set twice. Let's just say that. But that's beyond the point. That's a different story, a different day. Let me put these in penny sleeves and let me slap these little 12 Against Sports and Outdoors stickers on there for the ones that he sent me for helping. I'll be doing that with these two as well, guys. Just not on camera, okay? So let me fix all this before we open up the binder. So be right back. All right, guys. So before we put cards in here, just kind of open up this binder so I can show you guys exactly what that looks like. It's not that impressive, but it's quite impressive. The Willie McCovey rookie right there. That's one of two. I believe I do have the Mickey Mantle, which is great. I don't have to buy that expensive ass card. However, I still need the Mays. I need the Aaron, the Collier Skremski. That's also a card that's not very cheap. This is his rookie card. But it's slowly coming along, just one card at a time. I do have a few star players and Hall of Famers in here already. So I'm okay with that. Okay. So again, according to my numbers on my black book, it doesn't look that impressive because I haven't really found any fat stacks for this other than this contest winning and those 20 cards that I recently got. So let's take a look at these cards real quick because they all have fresh labels on them now. Yep. All the cards with pen sleeves are from the contest winnings that I got. 12 Against Sports and Outdoors, 12 Against Sports and Outdoors. Yep, it'll remind me about 12 Against Sports and Outdoors when I finish completing this set, and I can give them a shout out. Thank you for those cards that you sent my way from that contest winning. That's the whole purpose of why I do that on my team sets. And when I'm building my sets and I put these on here and I get something from you guys, that's the reason why I do that. Okay, so card number 4, which is right next to Wally Moon. So let's go. All right, guys, check this out. Wow, I feel like I'm doing really good with this progress. Now, I did have a page here that didn't have anything, and we were able to add a card to that, which is always a plus when it comes to set building, because that's pretty much what you want to see, at least one card on every page. Okay, I'm sure I have some pages over here that have no cards, like these right here. I think 1, 2, well, I guess that just might be it. That might be the only one, but adding one card per page, which is great. Again, I haven't found a crazy amount of 1960 Topps cards at all. I'm just not finding them, just like the 58. I'm very slow with them, but that's okay because I'm picking up a few here and there, and for not picking up a fat stack, you know, I'm doing pretty well. Let's just say that, you know, quite impressive. So I want to say thanks again for 12 Against Sports and Outdoors, Danny. Thank you for those contest winnings. Oh wait, I got a page here that has no cards. Ooh, I thought it was just the back end. That's not good. Again, thank you, Danny, for your contest winnings. That's my binders. That's my 1960 Topps. a quick little rummage right before we close it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Toodles!